1, 2, 3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tammy?
Let's get on with
Let's
the
do it,
show.
let's go. Honey, I'm home!
Darling,
Oh, Tammy, it's so wonderful to see you. Oh, yeah.
you're home so early from work today.
Well, listen, the anachronism factory was not as busy as I thought it would be.
Got a drink ready for you, honey.
Thank you very much.
So, tell me about your day.
Oh, well, we did business
Yes,
all day.
yes. Out of your briefcase.
Out of my briefcase, of course, until noon.
Yes.
When I left, 3-hour lunch.
Yes.
Spectacular.
Uh-huh.
14 martinis.
Wow.
And I am feeling great. I'm feeling very, very normal.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I had an exciting day.
What did you do, Tammy?
I had Ada clean the house.
Of course, yeah.
And then she took the kids to school.
Sure.
Then I went to the beauty parlor.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. And then I was just waiting for you.
Well,
Getting dinner ready.
That sounds like a typical day for you.
Yes.
Now, while I was at this bar, this restaurant,
Yes.
that of course served all kinds of drinks, they were making me something. And I figured I would show it to you.
Please.
Now, this drink is spectacular.
Is it swell?
It's great. Yes,
all right.
it is really, really great. Yes. This drink is from the 1930s. It really, the barman was explaining to me, this drink exemplifies exactly what was going on in the 1930s. You remember, of course, that...
It was just a hop and a skip a go.
Just a hop and a skip a go in
Yes.
that swell time.
Yeah, that swell time.
20 years ago.
Yes.
And of course, in those times, we were coming right out of Prohibition.
We were.
So people were using all kinds of different alcohols to make drinks.
Yes.
So I have brought this knowledge home to you to explain this drink. It is called, listen to this.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Kitty, you ready?
Yes.
Get your braces on. Don't know what that means.
Pull up them britches.
Pull them up.
Yep.
Get your socks going.
Yeah.
This is intellectual spinach.
Yeah.
We're gonna be making a drink called the Green Ghost. Now I know that's spooky to you women folk.
Is he real?
The ghost?
Yes.
I don't know if the ghost is real. The cocktail, very real though.
All right.
Now, let me just put this away.
Of course. You had a hard day in the office.
I've worked for about almost 2 hours while I was there.
Yes.
Before noon, afternoon.
Of course.
Yeah. Would you mind handing me that stirring situation
Apparatus?
right there? Apparatus, yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now this is going to be, although we'll be using some citrus in this drink, often citrus drinks are shaken. Not today, my love, not today.
Jiminy Crickets.
Jiminy Crickets,
Jiminy Crickets.
we are
What a day.
we are truly
What a day.
breaking with tradition, and that is the American dream. Let's begin by slicing this lime right in twain.
Look at that, honey. I've never seen you with a knife.
Is
I've
that
never
true?
seen you with some cutlery in your hands.
Well, you've
Apart
never
from when
walked
you're
in on
eating.
me at 4 a.m. when
Apart
I'm
from when you're eating.
contemplating my life. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
It's like you're cooking.
It's very much
It's
like
like you're cooking. I'm just bedazzled right now.
Men don't cook. Let's go ahead
know.
and give this a big squeeze right here. We're looking for about...
Honey, you're cooking.
I am.
You're cooking.
I'm truly breaking gender
Yeah.
roles, and that is not a thing we're going to be doing until much, much later.
Much, much later.
I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in 3/4 of an ounce, or for you,
Yes.
1.5 tablespoons.
Yes.
1.5 tablespoons. There we are. We have 1.5 tablespoons of this lime juice. Now, of course, that's green.
Yes.
But what else is green?
Apples.
Apples are green, of course.
Yes.
But that's not the right answer. There is something coming out of France. You ever heard of France? I know we were supposed to go there.
You were gonna take me on so many trips across the big pond, and you never did.
However, the work of the Anachronism factory
Yes.
is not going well.
Okay.
So instead, we're gonna have to take a take a trip through our drink.
Okay.
The drink calls for this. This is called Chartreuse.
Wow.
Chartreuse.
I like it.
Now, we are a religious family because, of course, we are an American family.
Yes. Of course.
So this is a religious drink.
Yeah.
Because we are drinking it here in America.
Yes.
Yes. This is called Chartreuse because it's made by monks who live in the Carthusian Mountains.
Wow.
You ever heard of them?
No.
Neither had I.
No.
Yes. But the barman today was definitely explaining to me that that is a thing. Basically, it's called a ginape. Now, this type of liquor has all kinds of herbs and spices and wonderfulness put into it. All in this. And apparently, in the future, they'll call this color Chartreuse.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I just speechless.
There's this young actor named Christopher Walken. I feel like I'm doing his voice all of a sudden. He's very young. We've never heard of him yet.
We might have heard of him yet. You might have heard of him yet.
I'm not exactly sure how old Christopher Walken is, but I think...
Yeah, why are you talking like that?
Let's go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of Chartreuse.
Yeah.
This crazy French liqueur.
Yeah.
Now, that's
we were like, extra. Read all about it.
You better read about Chartreuse.
Yes.
It's going to be the wave of the future. Everybody will know about it in the year 2000.
I mean, we'll be in spaceships.
If the Soviets don't blow us up.
Flying cars by then.
There better be. Now, I know that I said we're in America here.
Yeah.
However, we're going to be drinking... My accent is all over the place. However, we're going to be drinking those things that those Londoners drink. You ever heard of London?
Yeah, of course.
You've heard of London?
Yes.
You're a smart woman.
I watch a lot of television when you're at work.
Is that right?
Yes.
When
It's
was
black
it?
and white.
Yeah.
It's black and white.
It's black and white, but you've watched it.
You know, but they talk about it on the radio.
Yes. So, normally, us Americans, we would drink something American, something like a bourbon.
Yes.
But not today. We'll be drinking gin. Now, gin, of course, neutral grain. We basically take it. Those Londoners take it, those filthy English.
Yeah.
They take it.
Yeah.
They boil and boil and boil until all of the little yeast farts are out of it. And then
I think
what
the
we
English
have...
are rather handsome.
It'll be part of it forever. There's no way that once England joins Europe that they'll ever leave.
No,
and that's
they will
wonderful.
never leave.
They will never leave. There will be no movement ever that will
No.
say we have to leave
Absolutely not.
this place. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and put in some of this. This is Bombay dry gin. Bombay,
Nice.
of course, because those Londoners really did a number on those Indians.
Oh, yes.
Not great.
Yes.
Not great.
No.
Even for this time. We should say that's
The
not great.
Commonwealth.
Yes, they really hurt them.
Yes, a little bit.
Now this is really all we need. Look at this beautiful glowing cocktail. Imagine you're sitting at a dinner.
I don't know, honey.
You don't know what.
It looks a little weird.
It does look a little weird.
It looks a little like pee.
Like pee? Like urine? Can we say that on TV? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, of course. So we are, of course, going to give this one a stir. We are not looking for a lot of water to get into this cocktail. We want every part of it to be tasted. Now I'm a farmer. But when we stir, he told me, listen, the man got behind me.
Yeah.
He grabbed my arm and he showed me, listen.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened. And he showed me
The
exactly
brotherly love.
how to stir. Yes, he loved me like a brother.
Yeah.
We stir this cocktail all the way through until we can start to see about 10% of this cocktail
Okay.
turning into water.
You're like a scientist.
Yes, very much.
Like a cooking scientist.
Very much. Yes. One day these cooking scientists, they may become celebrities.
Maybe.
I think that's the future. Let me take this hat off. It's
your
warm
hat
in this house.
Take your hat off,
You know,
honey.
when exactly will we invent air conditioning? Not sure.
Don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that answer either. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna pour this right in here. Now, of course,
That was good.
20 years ago, we had never even invented the garnish.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but I think that's probably the case.
Probably.
No garnish.
Yeah. Get straight to the drinking.
Right to the drinking.
There's my accent back again. Straight to the drinking.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know why I'm a southern girl. Please, please don't leave me.
When I think of our house, I always think of it in like North Carolina.
Okay, fine.
So you're
I'm
doing
like
very
Gone
well.
with the Wind right
North
now.
Carolina
That's
or
right.
Bakersfield.
Let's say North Carolina.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
You're doing great. So this is the Green Ghost. It is a wonderful change to a couple cocktails. One of them, of course, called the Manhattan.
Yes.
One of them, of course, called the Daiquiri.
Yes.
Daiquiri, of course, using that devil rum,
Well, that's-
which we would never allow in this house.
Never.
Devil rum would never be allowed in this house. We're a good American family.
Yes.
Go ahead and give that a taste.
All right.
Tell me what you think.
Bottoms up, everybody.
Thumbs up to you.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's blown my mind.
It's blowing your mind. Going straight to your head.
Straight to my head. I already feel drunk.
Good.
I already feel drunk.
Yeah, not from drinking earlier today, I assume.
No.
Yes. Well, welcome to my natural state.
Oh, this beautiful green French stuff in here makes me feel like a real little Paris girl.
Like a Parisian
Like a
tart.
Parisian tart.
Yeah.
Tart.
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 Tart. Nailed it.
Speaking of tart, it is a little tart.
It has a bit of tartness
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
got a little tartness to it.
Absolutely.
Tell you what, though, it's delicious.
Good.
Very, very good. Very,
Yeah.
very refreshing, actually. I'm
for
liking
me.
it.
That's for me.
That's for you. This is for your green ghost.
Thank you.
Do you know why it's called the green ghost?
Well, look at it.
Because this is Ada, can you get the phone, please?
She'll get it.
She'll get it.
She'll get it. That's not part of the thing.
This is great. Well done. So they were running around drinking this. I like it.
In 1930s, I believe that this is what they were drinking. Mostly they were sitting around drinking that cocktail.
Yeah. I love
Along
it.
with about 1,000 others.
And the men out of the coop.
Absolutely. The coupe really did not become a feminine thing until the it won't become a thing until the
yes,
1980s.
yes. Oh, sorry.
Yes, in the 1980s, I assume there will be a lot of machismo that goes into it. There will
Yeah.
also be a cocktail there's a cocktail that's created called the martini, of course, and it's served in that glass. For some reason, that will be called a woman's drink at some point. I don't think that's fair. And that glass right there is a perfect example.
We don't need anything to be called a woman's drink,
Oh,
honey.
no, we don't need that. No, we don't need that.
But speaking of women,
Yes, talk about them.
I was hanging out today.
Were you?
So, at the beauty parlor. Betty and I were gossiping.
Uh-huh.
And I heard something new.
Tell me.
Yes.
Tell me.
And it's called tiki.
Tiki?
Tiki.
Tiki?
Yes.
I don't like it.
So, tiki is, it's apparently like a drink. You put a little bit of rum in it.
Rum?
A little bit of, juices. It's from abroad, but probably not.
No, I don't like it at all.
Is it too
doesn't-
foreign for you?
It sounds far too foreign for me. I like things from our home state of North Carolina or possibly California. And if it's not from California, I don't like it.
Well, let me tell you something.
You tell me.
I went into our library and
Mm-hmm.
I got out this little old book called the Encyclopedia.
Well, I bought those for you.
And I looked up tiki.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded delicious.
Well,
So-
yeah, I'm still very skeptical.
There's this guy called Vic.
Vic?
Yeah, I think he's-
Victor?
I can't remember. I think he's a trader. I don't know. He's called Trader Vic.
I think all of those foreigners are traitors. That's the kind of man I am in the 1950s.
But he made this drink.
Mm-hmm.
And honey, I'm gonna make it for you if you want it or not.
It doesn't sound good. It does not sound like something I would like. Did you just back away from me?
I didn't know
As if I was going to hit you?
You were gonna
I don't
slap
know.
me.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No. Yeah, okay, thank you. Lean into me.
Okay.
Don't lean back.
Anyway, honey,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make you a drink.
Uh-huh.
That Trader Vic made
Uh-huh.
for his restaurant.
Sure.
Okay.
What were they called?
1942.
Ooh.
Trader Vic's.
Trader Vic's, of course, yeah.
Trader Vic's.
Great.
And there was a guy who managed these restaurants called Victor Bergeron.
Victor Bergeron.
Yeah.
Sounds like a polio victim.
He actually created
That's
this.
true.
He actually,
Yeah,
it's true.
that's very true.
He actually created this drink.
Uh-huh.
And it's called the PB2Y.
The PB2Y.
PB2Y.
Well, that sounds too futuristic for me. I don't like
And
it.
do you know why?
I have no idea.
Because right now,
Uh-huh.
because we're in the 40s, we're going back a little bit.
Oh, sure, of course,
We're
yeah.
skipping back 40s.
Yeah, yeah,
okay?
that's how we do.
Right? Okay. There's a war going on.
Get out of town.
And Victor Bergeron is sending his drink out to the army in the South Pacific.
Get out of town.
Yes.
How is he sending that?
Mail, I don't know.
Mail?
Ships.
He's mailing drinks?
Ships, but
In
it might
envelopes?
actually be on the PB2Y because the PB2Y Coronado is the airplane that they actually used in the South Pacific. So he did actually pack up his drinks and send them to the army.
For us Americans to defeat the fascists.
Americans.
Oh, right, of course, me Americans.
And that's why it's dedicated to the army and to the PB2Y for the airplane that actually was going to war. So,
are there any other tiki people that were also way into airplanes?
Don.
Don who?
There's this guy.
Tell me about him.
That Trader Vic hated. His name is Don.
Don?
Don the Beachcomber.
Oh, what a name.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real roustabout.
And he had an airplane too.
Did he have an airplane?
He did.
He sounds like a real son of a bitch.
He was such a scoundrel. He had an airplane called the B-52 and he even signed it with his name on the side.
Don the Beachcomber.
He did.
I don't care for this fella.
Well, you will one day.
Turns out I'm a Vic fan.
You will.
Yeah.
You will one day.
I feel gross.
We're gonna start off. Here we go. We're gonna start off with our littlest
Look
bottle.
at that bottle of
with our
rum.
littlest bottle in the house.
What do we have there?
Well, you were gone for a long time today.
My goodness, that's a
You
big
were at
bottle
work
of rum.
for a long time today, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why is it almost gone?
I said you were gone
Yes,
for a long time
apparently
today,
I was.
honey.
My goodness, that's a big bottle.
So, it calls for 1.5 ounces.
1.5 ounces.
But because it's you.
How many tablespoons do you think that is?
Oh, too many. I'm gonna put in 2 ounces.
2 ounces?
Yeah, well, because it's you.
Oh, this sounds like some sort of pour that these tiki fellas do.
Oh, who knows?
Some
Maybe
sort of tiki pour.
they'll come up with a tiki joke, like a tiki pour is another pour in there.
Let's
or
take
something.
another
I don't
pour.
know.
Huh.
Crazy world. Okay.
Speak.
So, then 1.5 ounces of freshly squeezed orange juice.
Of course, from the tree in the back.
From our little
Because we are a middle-class
little
family
garden.
that can afford a yard.
Yes.
That'll always be a thing.
We have a beautiful. Our children run out there and play on the swings.
Our 17 children can
17
run and we
children.
can afford them.
Because you work so hard.
Because 3/4
ounce lemon juice.
Ooh, that sounds great. From the other tree.
So what we're gonna grab right now, and these guys were definitely around because they've been around since 1575. Bowls.
Bowls.
Orange Curaçao.
Curaçao, from the Isle of Curaçao, I assume.
Exactly.
I've been reading the encyclopedia as well myself.
Wow.
Yeah. Just the C's.
1/2 ounce.
Okay.
1/2 ounce of that guy. Hold on. Flipping in and out of our accents here.
I'm just here.
I don't know, it's easier for you. You're
What?
still an American.
That's true.
I gotta put on this one. I don't even know where I'm from.
I think your accent-
What state would I be from?
I think your
don't
accent's
know.
technically been
Oh my
better than
God.
mine the whole time.
Oh, Joe, I was just so tired last night. Anyway, okay. So, then we're gonna put in a 1/4 ounce lime juice.
This sounds like far too many juices and it
Lime.
makes me suspicious.
Just imagine it's like a fruit juice.
Yeah.
It's like a jolly fruit juice.
I've heard of it. That
Jolly
sounds
fruit
too
juice.
foreign for me, a 1950s man.
Oh, the foreigners are fun.
Are they? They're
Foreigners
fun.
are fun.
Yes.
1/4 ounce grenadine. Some little pomegranate juice.
Pomegranates.
Pomegranate
Those
juice.
Spanish apples.
Please, dear husband.
I had the Iceman come today and drop
Thank
off
you.
just a touch of this crushed ice for you. I thought maybe
I love it.
we would throw it at each other later tonight in some sort of weird thing that 1950s people do.
Well, hey, pillow fights and ice fights.
I believe
it's a thing.
that's what you got married for back then.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, I did it for the money.
Right, well, joke's on you.
All right. Let's give it a little whip. A little
Oh
dance.
my goodness!
A little
That
dance.
is not a motion
little-
that women should be
A
making.
little dance.
I do not care for that.
I'm just.
Be still, my beating heart.
Oh, that felt good.
Uh-huh.
That felt good. It was like Elvis was inside of me.
Oh, that pelvis shaker. I don't
No,
like
wait, he
him.
came around in the 50s.
don't-
Never mind. Okay.
I don't- yeah.
Who was in the 40s? Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, that
Francis.
gangster?
Francis. Look, they had these funny little mugs.
Oh, I don't like that.
Look at these funny little mugs.
That is not something I would ever collect
It's got
in
a
a
funny
very
little
weird
face on
way.
it. It's got a funny little face on
Ooh,
it.
I do not care for that. That seems far, far too weird for me. No, thank you.
No. Now he has a name.
What is his name?
I cannot remember.
You can't?
No.
Could it be Boo?
I was gonna say, was it Boo?
Yeah, it might be Boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
This little guy called Boo.
Oh, what a cute name.
So we're
I still don't like it.
We're gonna just what they later on in the day called pump and dump.
Will they call that the pump and dump?
We're just pumping and dumping.
Yeah, of course.
So this is almost it.
Okay.
But
Uh-huh.
I did spend about 8 hours
Sure.
in the kitchen.
How long is your day?
Very long. Very long.
I feel like I was only gone for 8 hours.
Very long.
Yeah, you got a lot done.
I made you.
Oh!
I made you out of some scraps we had in the fridge. A little PB2Y airplane. Can you tell?
Oh, I can tell.
Can you tell?
What are you doing all day? What is this? What is this relationship?
There we go.
Okay, great.
Little airplane on there for you.
Uh-huh.
And I'll put a straw in there for you.
Yeah?
Now you taste
A
it.
straw. This metal straw.
I know.
No, I don't like it.
We're very modern in this
I
house.
don't care for it.
Very modern in this house.
I take back everything I've said. This is delicious.
Really?
I am now going to devote my life to the Church of Tiki. I have decided from this one drink, this PB2Y, that
Yes.
I am now a Tiki fanatic.
Oh.
I'm going to get into weird surf bands.
I love it.
And space.
I love it.
And that thing called Disneyland, which was
Yes.
invented in 1955.
Yes. How beautiful is this?
I'm- this is-
Can you taste the island?
I can taste. I feel like I'm back in the Pacific Theater.
There you go.
Fighting those. I'm not gonna say the word. It's not a good word.
No.
Yeah, it's not nice.
No.
People used to say
But-
bad words.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, are you thirsty?
thirsty.
Well, I've made you the green ghost. Is that not enough for you?
No,
Well,
absolutely not.
my wife, Tammy,
Yes, TV wife.
my TV wife, Tammy, I've done something magnanimous.
What?
I've bought you something.
Oh,
Now, I know this is not what most husbands do.
Yes.
Most husbands buy diamonds.
Yes.
Most husbands buy dresses. I think that's not romantic.
Yeah.
I've bought you a kitchen appliance. I think that's the most romantic thing you can do.
honey, I don't know what to say. A washing machine, a vacuum cleaner, an iron, and another kitchen appliance, all in 1 week?
Well, this kitchen appliance, Tammy, is called a blender, and I think you're gonna love it specifically. I think you specifically are going to love this blender.
I don't think so.
You don't like it just from the looks of it.
I don't
Well, Tammy, I don't know if you know what you're talking
I
about.
don't like that guy.
Well, I think you might, at some point, you might come to like this.
Does it have a soup button?
You can make soup in this.
All right, then I like
So
it.
if we
It's
can make
okay.
soup, then
Okay.
you are good.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go ahead and make a cocktail. Now, in 1959, so
Yes.
right at the very end of this decade that we're
Love
living
it.
in, there was a wonderful cocktail that was called the Golden Dream. It was invented, it won the London... Lost my accent. Listen here, kid. It won the London Bartenders Association top prize.
Wow.
It becomes very big. I just have a feeling this is going to become very big in later decades.
Huge.
But this is a great cocktail using a few odd ingredients. Let me get a little tiki power back into me.
Absolutely. I'll take a little sip from
Yeah, of course, get the green
Green
ghost in here.
Ghost.
Now we're going to be building this in the blender, of course, because we are going to be frappeing this. Now, I don't know if frappe is a word yet.
So you're gonna be cooking again,
We're gonna be
honey?
cooking again, yes. I will be cooking one more time. Just tuck these back into my shorts. There we go. All right. If you could pass me, first of all, some Galiano up there.
yes.
Now, the 19.
one? Authentico.
The one that looks like pea.
Okay.
Because apparently we can
Is
say
it
pea.
looking like a bee?
It looked like, yes. Oh, those Italians and their
Those
funny
Italians.
accents. Very, very funny, guys. But we're gonna be putting in 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
For you home chefs.
Yes.
Of Galiano. This is 42.5%. So this is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
This is not the law. We are not scoffing at this.
No.
Weird cocktail joke. Next thing, I'm gonna take that, but I don't like it. Next thing we're putting in here is going to be some orange juice. OJ.
Yes.
OJ, the name OJ will always be great. There will never be a situation where the name OJ will not be a great thing. Once we send our son to the University of Southern California, he will love it there, and OJ will always be a great name. Yeah. let's go ahead and put in an Cut it off.
Cut it off.
Let's go ahead and put in an ounce and a half of orange juice.
Yes.
OJ. The next drink we're putting in here is going to be, it's like OJ.
Yes.
But if we let it sit out for a while.
Yes.
It is going to be as if Cointreau became a thing.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. Another French liqueur.
Yes.
We're going to be putting in 3/4 of an ounce or an ounce or a tablespoon and a half. Is that right? Yeah. 3/4 of an
Let's
ounce
just say yes.
of Cointreau.
Yes.
Is that French liqueur. Very, very orangey.
From the region of Cointreau.
Yeah. Now I noticed.
Yes.
We have a lot of heavy cream in our refrigerator. I noticed that the milkman seems to have been coming by an awful lot.
Oh, does he? Does he now?
You know which one I'm talking about? The one that looks like our second son.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I remember the milkman.
Yeah. Well, he's been coming by an awful lot, which is wonderful because this drink actually calls for heavy cream. How wonderful! It's so great! We have this extra heavy cream.
Yes.
I'm gonna be putting in 3/4 of an ounce of this. Oh, yes. That's great.
Did you meet him personally?
Oh, of course, I've met him. I've shook his hands.
Oh, great, nice.
Some sort of chicken sound came out of him. He was saying, "Cuck, cuck, 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 cuck." I don't know what he was talking about.
I barely remember him.
Yeah, oh, good. Well, perfect. Then everything is great. I'm going to go ahead and put in a bunch of ice in here. This is one of those drinks. It's a modern drink. That is blended.
How modern? Like one day we'll land on the moon?
We will never land on the moon.
I know.
It doesn't exist.
I know.
We know in this family, we're an American family, we do not believe in the moon.
I know.
Birds aren't real
Kennedy
either.
said.
Kennedy.
Well.
Get out of town with this Kennedy. I hope he stays alive
He's very
forever.
handsome.
He is very handsome.
Very handsome.
Catholic, though. Let's go ahead and give this a blend. I'm putting it on the soup setting so that you can see exactly. Oh, what? Are you doing the jitterbug?
I don't know. I could do rock and roll.
Yeah. That won't be invented for many years. Oh my goodness. It's got some time. You want one more?
1959, rock and roll's around.
You want one more? You want one more dance?
No.
Okay. All right. Take this off. There we go. Now this is. Thank you.
I mean, let me just call you a chef.
Yes.
From now on, honey.
You better. That's important to me now.
Yes.
All of a sudden.
You're a drink chef.
I'm a drink chef. Now, this glass.
Beautiful.
Is ridiculous.
Beautiful.
It's so stupid.
Beautiful.
Even back here in 1950, we hate this glass. I specifically hate this glass. However, very important for this cocktail, we want a large martini glass to dump this beautiful soup, a soup textured.
Yes.
And these are called cocktails. Yeah, we're gonna put that in there right there. I am going to I'm just gonna give this just a really quick little orange peel. Call them twists. I'm gonna go as many times as I can.
Looks like Billy's shoelace.
It does look like Billy's shoelace. It does look like Billy's shoelace. I gotta teach that kid to ride a bike.
Yeah.
He's being a real pussy. I don't know if you can say that. All right.
I don't know if that word was around.
I wanted to say something ridiculous. You said pee earlier. I want to see where we can push it. There we go. We have this guy right there. That is called the Golden Dream, an award-winning cocktail from 1959, the exact year that this whole bit ends. So there you have it.
I mean,
give that a taste. I'm going back to this tiki. I think maybe.
Well, you like Trader Vic now, huh?
I think maybe we, as Americans, should move to Hawaii.
Oh, is that how it is?
I think so.
Cheers, everybody.
To you.
Smells pretty good. A little crunchy.
Well, the soup sometimes has big crunches. We can put it back in there and put it on a different setting.
This is delicious.
It's nice.
Very nice.
Yep.
Oh, just imagine 1959. What?
In the future. In a few years.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
In the future.
Right.
Them ladies just dancing around with their drinks in the hand, like this.
What did I tell you about the 60s? Gets weird.
Waiting for young gentlemen to come up.
Uh-huh.
Just, court me.
Ask your permission?
Even though I'm married.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To dance with me.
That goes for a little bit. I assume that'll go away for a little bit, and then it'll come back really big. Now, I don't know. I'm not a futurologist.
Hey, who knows? Maybe one day these will turn into like something called slushies or something.
Slushies?
Yeah,
I hate that
alcoholic
name.
slushies.
Sounds gross.
Okay.
That sounds gross. That'll never be a thing, so don't you worry your pretty little head. Tammy, you keep the house. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Of course, you had a hard day.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed in my own bedroom.
Of course.
Yes, because of course we have never been sleeping in the same
bedrooms.
bedroom. Yeah.
Let's just say, hold on, let me put my drinks out here. Let's do a little summary.
Sure, of course.
Before I carry on cleaning the kitchen, you cooked twice today, huh?
I did. I cooked 2 times.
You cooked twice today.
I'm
Who
truly
knew?
a man of the future.
Who knew? I'm gonna need about 3 hours to take my hair down and then put my nightgown on and then wake up about 4 hours before you get up, so put some makeup on so I don't look like real crap.
Should I put my breakfast order in right now?
You can.
I would like pancakes,
Yes.
bacon, eggs. I
Yes.
want some sausage. I would
Yes.
like some coffee, some orange juice, some milk, some cereal.
Yes.
I want the full breakfast
So the
thing.
usual.
So the usual. If I could get the usual, like you do every single morning somehow, I would like that.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
To me, the winner of tonight, of the 3 decades that we've done, is gonna be the Golden Dream.
The Golden Dream. Well, of course, it's
The Golden Dream.
It's award-winning. It's award-winning. I would personally say that PB2Y wins tonight.
Well, I didn't taste it.
That is a good cocktail.
I haven't tasted it,
I say
but-
get in there.
I do agree.
Yeah.
I got another straw here. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, we should not be sharing straws right now because, of course, we're married. But in the future, it's...
Right?
I think that's the one.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
All right, now.
I think the PB2Y absolutely wins. There we go. Yes. Now, women did not really win in the 50s. But I think today they did.
I gotta say, yeah. Absolutely. Tiki may become a thing one day.
I doubt it.
Who knows?
I doubt it.
We don't know.
I don't think
Gotta
Tiki...
get back into my accent.
I don't think Tiki... Listen here, kid. I don't think Tiki
Listen
will ever
here,
become a
kid.
thing. I think
Nah,
Tiki...
see?
I think Tiki is on its way down.
Nah, see?
Yeah, there's no way. Nobody wants rum and fresh fruit.
No.
Pirate shit. Pirate stuff.
Pirate-
Swore twice today.
Pirate grog.
Grog. Scallywags.
Scallywags.
I don't like
Scoundrels.
it. No, thank you.
Well, I had so much fun. I gotta carry on cleaning the house.
Okay, well, it's my bedtime, so I'm gonna go to bed, probably sneak out the back window, go hang out with my degenerate friends.
Of course.
I'm putting my jacket on, of course, because I sleep in this.
I'm gonna go put
These are my pajamas.
my nightie on. Yeah. Gonna put my nightie on, put my hairnet on.
It's the jacket I got married in.
This
There we go. Yeah. You remember this jacket?
This.
Yeah. All right, good night.
Well, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, and good night.
Good night. Well, Tammy, that was quite an adventure that we had there.
It was fun.
We really gave it to him. I figured the best way to celebrate one of these situations is with something that we call the Fernet Core. Now, if you are joining us for the first time, you will know that Fernet is a wonderful liqueur. It is perfect for those days that your tummy doesn't feel great. So, I figured here and now and today would be a great time to introduce you to Fernet. Apparently in this situation you've never had it before. There we go. All right.
I would like to thank everybody that was tuned in today, everywhere on every portal, throughout the whole galaxy. I hope you guys had fun with us today. This might not be the last time we're going to do this.
Apparently not, yeah.
I kind of like that accent.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I liked all of my accents. I thought all of mine were good.
All your 18 accents.
My 18 accents.
I try to stick with 2.
Yeah.
Mine and whatever that one is. I don't even know.
You sound terrified.
It's like, where am I going?
All right.
I know, I always sound worried, don't
You
I?
always sounded worried.
Where are my horses? I don't know. I gotta find my underwear. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Will you say, where's the bomb?
Where's the bomb?
That's my favorite thing. Cheers to you, Tammy. Thanks.
Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Until next time. Cheerio.